3.
Hello, my name is Eleanor Roosevelt. Today I'm going to tell you the story of my life. I was born into a rich family in 1884. Theodore Roosevelt was my uncle. My mom never really liked me as much as my dad. My dad called me a miracle from heaven, while my mom called me Granny. I fell in love with a man named Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and we got married. And at our wedding, my Uncle Ted, who had recently become president, decided to tell all of his stories about the White House. While everyone was talking to him, that left me and Franklin, but just alone. And yeah, at weddings, aren't you supposed to be paying attention to the bride and groom? Well, that wasn't my case. Probably an hour later, we decided to go and talk to Uncle Ted ourselves. And in 1933, Franklin was sworn into presidency. And on April 12th, I got the call that Franklin was dead. I formed DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution, and I was the head of the Universal Declaration of the United Nations. And I also formed AAUN, American Association of the United Nations. And that's my life. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Annie Hutchinson. I was born in Alfred, England in 1951. My parents were Puritans. I had 14 siblings. I was married to William Hutchinson in 1670. We had 15 children. In 1634, we sailed to the New Road. There, William joined the General Court. Soon after that, I started having meetings for the women that could not make Mass on Sundays. Soon, Vane, the governor at the time, started coming to my meetings. I was not liked by many of the preachers because they thought if my meetings kept running, they would not be needed. John Winthrop wanted Vane removed from governor. Winthrop won the new election. After that, in 1637, John Winthrop and the General Court put me on trial for teaching what they thought were errors. In 1638, they said I would have to leave by the end of March. So I took my family to Rhode Island. There, my 16th child died at birth. William died in 1642. After that, we moved to a Dutch settlement because I thought that maybe the colonies would eventually take over Rhode Island. And then I lived the rest of my life there.
Hi, my name is Patrick Henry. I was born in Virginia on May 29, 1736. When I was a kid, I'd always soak my friends by tipping the canoe. In 1754, I married Sarah Sheldon. A little bit after that, I took a law exam and passed it. So I became a lawyer. My wife died soon after that. Then I gave my speech, Liberty or Death.
Hi, my name is Joseph Kennedy. Some people call me Jack, but I prefer to be called John. And I was born on May 29th, 1917. And when I was a kid, my father always encouraged us to be very competitive with sports. And one of his sayings was, we want winners in our family, not losers. So I played football a lot when I was younger. And when I got drafted into the Army when, at the start of World War II. And I was in the Navy, and my job was, we were assigned on a boat called the PT-109, and my job was to torpedo enemy destroyers with my crew. And one night we couldn't see anything, and a huge destroyer came out of nowhere and crashed into us. And one of the gas engines blew up, and two of my crewmates died from being burnt, and one of them was really badly burnt. And when we were swimming to island for safety, he couldn't swim anymore, so I took the string of his life jacket and put it in my mouth and swam into the island. And I was very tired when we got there, but I still went out and tried to find help. And I found these villagers that were fishing, and I wrote a note on a coconut with my knife and had them give it to the army. And when I got out of the army, they took me out because I had a bad back. And I went back home, and Massachusetts needed another representative. So my dad said it would be a good idea if I ran for it, and I liked the idea too. So I ran for it, and my dad paid for my campaigns, and my mom and my sisters held tea parties and talked about me and stuff. And then I won the vote to be a representative easily, people said, because it wasn't even close at all, and I won by a lot. And I was representative for a few years, and then I became president. And I married Jackie while I was representative, and when I was done being representative and went to president, me and our two kids, me and Jackie and our two kids moved into the White House, and that's the story of my life.
Hi, my name is Paul Revere. I was born in the winter of 1734. I dropped out of school when I was 13, and I went and worked at my dad's silversmith shop. My friend and I started a gardening club because I was an excited kid and I did a lot of things. Soon after I married Sarah, we had 8 children. I became a messenger, and I was known as the most trusted and fastest messenger around. I went over to try to save John Hancock from a house that the British were keeping him in. And when I tried, we got across, but then the British got us, and John Hancock escaped. But my horse was too tired to run from running all day, so they took my horse and let me go. And when I went back, me and John Hancock had to get a chest out of somewhere because we knew there was important papers in there and we couldn't let the British get them. And that's all that matters.
Hi, I'm Thomas Jefferson. I was born on April 13, 1743. When I was 14 years old, my father died. And I had no one to lead me then. In 1772, I got married to Martha on New Year's. When my only daughter Jan died at age less than 2. My only son died less than a month. In 1806, I got elected for president. I was the 3rd president, and I wrote the Declaration of Independence. Then that's practically my life.
Hi, my name is Theodore Roosevelt. I was born in the year 1858. When I was 3 years old, I had asthma, and then a couple years after that, I went to a trip with Egypt with my parents. And I brought with my gun, my notebook, a pencil, and that's it. And then I shot down animals and I studied them, and I wrote them in my notebook. When I was in college, I got married, and then my first political run was for governor of New York, and I won. And then I was running for vice president for the president. And then when we were on a trip, this guy had a broken arm, and the president didn't shake his hand, and he got shot by a revolver. And then I had to run for president, and I won the election, and that's how I became president of the United States. And if you want to learn more about me, I think you will. Just go to your local library and you can check out a book on me.
Hi, I'm John Hancock, and today I'm going to tell you some stuff about me. Hey, I was born in January 1737. Later, about probably 10 years after I was born, I got adopted because my dad died. My dad had wanted me to be, I believe, a preacher. Later though, when probably about maybe 10 years later, I was a hero. But then the Boston Massacre happened. Later, I was elected to be the president of Congress, and then we signed the Declaration of Independence. I was the first person to sign it, and I signed it in big words to tell him how much I believe in America. Well, basically the U.S. And that's my story.
Hello, my name is Abigail Adams. I was born on November 1744. As a child, I loved to read. I wanted to learn everything. My mother was not very impressed with me because I always told people my ideas. When I was 17, I met John Adams. Then we were married by the fall of 1764. This summer, our first child was born. These are the events that have happened in my life so far.
Good evening. My name is Florence Nightingale. I was born in I got my name from the place I was born, Florence, Italy, on May 12, 1820. About a year later, my mom, my dad, my sister, and I moved back to London, England. My mom and dad previously had a house there because they lived there previously. It was called Lee Shale. But my mom wanted a more social life for my sister and I. So she asked my dad to buy a house closer to London. But I did not want the social life my mom had wanted for me. Instead, I wanted it to do what I knew God had sent me to the world to do. I knew He sent me to the world to do something very important after I received a message from Him. And that's when I knew I had to be a nurse. But how? I had no money of my own, and my parents were completely against me on being a nurse. So I took my friend's advice and took a loan from him so I could go to nurse school. That was the beginning of my life, not marriage, not a family life, but a life helping people, injured and sick.
Hi, my name is John Adams. I was born 1735. When I was a kid, I liked working on the farm. And when I graduated in 1755, I became a teacher. My students said I only brought them one gift, that was books. And I liked books. And after that, I became a lawyer. And then the colonists got mad at the British, so I was one of the leaders of the speeches, and I helped win the war of the speeches. And if you want to find out more about me, come to Boston, Massachusetts.
Hi, my name is Daniel Boone. I was born on November 2nd, 1734. And when I was 12 years old, I shot my first mountain lion. And then after that, I joined the Army and fought in the French and Indian War. After that, I retired in the Army and I married Rebecca Bryan. And then Colonel William Russell hired me to lead the first national group of settlers to Kentucky. And on the way to Kentucky, we had to build a road because the road was too narrow for our wagons. And then during the Revolutionary War, I was shot in the leg and I couldn't walk for several weeks, but I still led our fort. After that, we fought against me and my 30 men fought against 400 Shoshone men. And after 2 days it was over and we won. And then we went back home and I lived with my family. And that's my story of my life.